Hi everyone and happy Women's Day. Am I audible? Thank you. Okay, so this is a Women's Day special live, and I'm Chavi Sharma from Girls.Buzz, and this is a special live session which is from the series Break the Bias. I'm waiting for a very special doodle artist by the name Yogricha. So let's see whether she has joined us or not. Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting for her. Let's see when she joins. Happy Women's Day, everyone. So here, this is a very special live session by Girls.Buzz, and I'm waiting for our special guest, who is a famous doodle artist, and she does this very beautiful comic art strips. So I'm waiting for her to join. Okay, she has joined. Hi, Yogricha.
Hi, it's so nice to see you. Am I audible properly?
Yeah, you are audible. So
Okay,
welcome to
okay.
this live session by Girls.Buzz, and you look nice, and it's wonderful that we are having a live session with you. So Yogricha,
Thank you.
do tell us something about yourself. I've already introduced that you are a wonderful doodle artist. So tell us something about yourself.
Okay, so I get this question very often, but I don't know the answer to it. I just know my name. My name is Yogricha, and I love to draw, and I'm a lawyer basically by
Yeah, this
degree,
was
education,
coming
and
later
everything.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's it. That's it. I love to express myself
Okay.
through my drawings. That's
Guys, and her
it.
account is by the same name, Yogricha. So you can go there yourself and check out her amazing comic artwork. I'm already a big fan of yours, seriously. Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
tell us something about this artwork of yours. What exactly like you do and how you go about?
Mm, how do I go about it? So it
Yeah.
is a very simple process. There's no rocket science. Like you can do it, anybody can do it. It's just that whatever I go through in my day, like if I'm struggling with the dress, if I'm struggling with driving, if I'm struggling with cooking, whatever it is,
Yeah.
I just put it down and that's it. I just observe whatever comes in front of me and then I do it.
Yeah, I saw this doodle of yours in which you are talking about a dress which you ordered online and it didn't fit. Many women here would be able to correlate to that. So like amazing,
Oh,
amazing. So is there any favorite doodle of yours which you like to tell our audience about?
like all of them I love because I create all of them with. But I'll have to actually go a bit very deep into it when you ask me. But recently, my favorite one is the one that I haven't posted yet. So
Oh,
this is the second one that I like. It is about basically I don't know if you're able to see. Yeah.
yeah, we are able to see that.
So it is about like I have this big problem of calling myself ugly and whatnot. So my fiance, he always comes up and he's like, "No, you're not ugly." So it's just
Wow,
what
wow.
goes in my life. So that's my favorite right now because I'm going
Yeah,
through that zone. I'm
like
about to like
that,
get
that's,
married in some time.
wow. That's the thing about your doodles. When I went through your Insta account, they were like so relatable. Like, this one in which you end up drinking the whole lot of water at the night. I mean, like, they are
Yeah.
so funny, so amazing, seriously.
And yeah, I also saw this doodle of yours in which you say that you're 24 and feel old and crippled, and your mom is dancing at 65. So like, yeah, nice one. So like, you will
Yeah.
share some artwork with us over here. Some artwork of
Okay,
yours.
so okay, so the artwork, like as in the illustrations that you want to see,
Yeah,
I've got many. Okay,
yeah, you can show us
so
many. We love them all.
so these are some things that are not posted yet. Just flip the camera and show you this.
Wow, so
So
beautiful.
this is basically about friendship. Mostly cats are, eating fishes, but it is about friendship, where you least expect. So this is first. That's normally, I don't know, a beaver going on cycling. I don't know why I made it, but I love
But
it.
all of them are
Then,
so colorful, so nice.
so this
Yeah.
is another one. Yeah. So this is a, this is about my brother who I really feel like he is, his voice is like that. So he's
Okay.
far away, so I really miss him. So I have made this.
Wow.
This is basically me. I have this kind of personality. So these are few drawings that I make every now and
That's
then. I don't post
amazing.
them.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you already told us about this lawyer thing of yours. So how did this amazing combination of, lawyer and doodle artist happen? I mean, superb combination, I
Okay.
would say.
Mm, my dad, I think he didn't support me for drawing initially, and my mom is extremely creative.
Oh,
Like she's like she can make anything out of anything. She's like that.
wow.
So my relatives say that I'm a blend of both of them. I'm into law because my dad wanted to be a lawyer, but he couldn't because of some circumstances. And my mom wanted to be an artist, and she couldn't because of some circumstances. So
Okay,
I'm
so you
trying
got
to
that.
juggle between both.
Wow, wow. But yeah, when I went to your account, there was nothing. I mean, I came to know about it that you're a lawyer, but it doesn't show in your account. I mean, that's amazing. It's just,
So my
simple
account is
girl account.
basically my personality. Yeah, what?
That's like a simple girl account, anyone can correlate to that. Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice. And I
Thank you.
also saw this that you're selling calendars and merchandise and everything. And like
Yeah,
today's
yeah, yeah.
session is,
I actually want to have a small art business of myself. Very
wow,
small. Like I don't want to be like have a hefty one. So I every year I make this calendar of
wow.
mine
I
for
was
fun.
waiting for this.
So all my friends have like ordered it and stuff like that. So this is the best if
Uh, I think so. We are losing you, Yogricha. Yeah, now you're back.
uh yeah. So this is basically the best creation of my life, as I say.
I think I'll order one too because yeah, I was really waiting for that, and you know that I like doodles and I do that sometimes
Yeah.
myself. Yeah, amazing, amazing, so beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so like you deal in merchandise and all, and today's session is about breaking the bias. So do you find difficult? I mean, it difficult as a woman selling all this, or is there some incidents which you
Yes.
find, something like that? You want to
It
share?
is it is extremely difficult. Like the other day when I was actually looking for printers and people to collaborate with for my calendars, they didn't take me seriously about the concept.
Yeah.
And I had to bring in my fiance. I was like, please go and talk to this person. He's not taking me seriously. So he's the one who does the talking because it's difficult for me to talk to people because probably they don't take me seriously. That's point number one. Point number two, I don't know why. They're like, this won't work or whatever.
That's a pretty bad thing which we face in our society, and
Yeah.
women are not taken seriously, and that's pretty bad. I was architect before this, and I used to face the same set of problems. So yeah, I agree with you totally. Totally, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And there must be some budding doodle artists also over here.
So would you like to share some tips or something with them how to go about that?
Okay, so I don't have tips as such. Like people ask me a lot of questions like that.
Okay.
I'm really clueless about it. But there's one thing that I would like to say: do not copy. Do not do that. Like just uh, try making it like of your own. Drawing is like handwriting. Like this is how I define it. You start making a circle, you make two dots, and you make a smiley. Everybody does that, and but everybody will have a different style. Similarly, like हम सब ABCD लिखते हैं, but we have a different, distinct handwriting. So drawing is just like that. You just have to keep practicing it. It's not easy. It's not at all easy. It takes years to understand, and it's not important that you have to go for a course or something. You can do it on your own. Everything is available in front of you. Like you don't even need internet. You just have to see, watch, and draw. That's it.
Yeah, everything is about practice, and now so much has come up on Instagram that everything is open to everyone, and yeah, people do copy. I agree that that happens,
Yes,
and that's bad for an artist.
that is
Okay,
extremely bad.
yeah. So like you are a lawyer and you doodle. So had it not been doodling, what else you would be doing?
Okay, so for me, I'm a person who cannot sit idle for like for even a minute.
Wow.
I need something to do, like something all the time. So I would have been a part-time professional volleyball player, maybe.
Wow, volleyball. That would
Just
have been
kidding, but
awesome.
yes, it's
What
I love volleyball. I discovered that in college, and I extremely love that sport.
amazing, amazing. Yeah. So you want to tell everyone what takes on
I think I lost you. What? I think you're not audible. There's a problem. Yeah, I think you're back. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, would you like to share something about, how to start this drawing process and practice things? I saw this you shared on one of the live things that you did. So, it would be
Yeah.
inspirational for everyone.
So you don't need an iPad or Adobe Illustrator and all to start drawing. You just have to pick up a pencil, a paper, and start doing it. That's basic. That's basic, and it comes from there only. You just have to think a lot and start making it. You can Google references if you want, and start, properly imitating that in your own style, in your own way. And that's how you do. And once you think you're ready for any investment, you can go for any device you want.
Right. iPad is quite
Yeah.
expensive. So, is there any favorite from first criticism
Is there any favorite?
compliments which you got till now or some
I receive so many to be honest, but I just dunk all of them. I don't know why. I'm a bad person when it comes to compliments. I run away. But normally when people say that your personality reflects from your work, it is a very, very nice compliment, I would say. I think I lost you again. There's some problem with the network.
uh, am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Yes.
Okay, listening. Yeah, so yeah, even I was able to like, correlate to that you're talking about yourself and like it's fun. It was so nice. And yeah, so do you want to give suggestions to women over here?
Women over here. So everybody says chase your dreams, do this, do that, and we all know doing that is extremely difficult. Especially when there are people who are ready to pull you down. It might be your family members, it might be your friends. Like I was initially trolled by a few people कि ये उल्टी सीधी drawing क्यों बनाती रहती है ऐसा. But I would say just you be you. That is something that I follow. Be yourself, unapologetically yourself. Don't listen to anybody, and just make sure that you have a clear vision for yourself. That's it.
That's so well spoken, you know. I mean, we should like follow, you know, we should like go here. If someone is saying go right, then it will happen.
I lost you again. I lost you again.
Is everyone losing me again because I can see myself.
No, probably it's my bad network.
But I can see you. I can hear you. No, it's not hungry.
Okay, okay. I don't know. Yeah, in middle some problem. No problem. Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you.
Okay, so now we can go by the questions of the audience. I think we already got one. And everyone, if you have any questions, do ask. Any questions, audience? I'm not audible.
No, you're audible now. Yes.
Okay, like this is the first live session, so okay, I'm getting stuck here and there. So no questions. Anyone doesn't have any question? Okay, then I'll put up mine. So is there like any particular palette of colors which you particularly follow, or some colors which are you go by them, you love them?
Bright. If it is yellow, extremely bright yellow. If it is red, 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 red. If it is green, I cannot. Like I don't like dull spaces. I don't like dull areas. And like I have in my office also, I have a yellow wall in front of me, so I love that wall so much.
But
That's the favorite spot. What?
yellow color makes one hungry.
Yeah, like I think it's a very positive color and it's very attractive. That's why we have yellow lights on street.
Okay, like someone saying other talent.
Other talents, I don't even know if I have any. I don't even think this is a talent. This is just me drawing. It's like that. But talents, I'll have to think on it. I cook a little. That's one thing. Then I play volleyball, yes. And I'm really running out of talents. I think I should work on it. So that's it, I believe. Your voice is again gone. I'm so sorry.
Which software or app is your favorite?
Okay, so I started I started drawing with Autodesk Sketchbook, but I don't use it anymore because I sold one of my kidney for iPad.
Yeah, that is
So
again
I got
my thought.
so I got an iPad and I use Procreate now. I use Procreate on an iPad. That's it.
I also do. It's like a fun
Yeah.
software, so customized.
Yeah, it's extremely easy. Like it feels like I'm doing it on paper. It's that simple.
Write anything. It's simply amazing.
Yes, yes.
And so, anyone else has any more questions over here? People are still joining. So, okay. So,
Nobody's asking questions and I'm so happy about it.
even I'm so happy, you know, like I also draw and paint. And I can so much relate to you. So, I'm loving, you know, having this session with you. So amazing.
It's incredible to have people with similar interests.
Okay, someone is calling it too. Okay, someone's asking like, how can we get the stuff you make? From where can we
Okay,
buy
so
it?
I have a small online shop on Instamojo. So, but then because I have a full-time job and other commitments right now, so I'm not able to manage it. But I'm pretty sure in a few months I'll have a fully functioning shop wherein I'll be selling my art prints and other merchandise if I'm able to get them made.
Your calendar,
What? I couldn't hear you. What?
your calendar.
Yeah, my calendar, my calendar is yes,
Forget that.
definitely there. Yeah, and yes, you can anytime order a wedding invite or a caricature and anything. Right now, I've just closed my orders because of other things. But yes, I'll be getting back to it from May. Yep.
Wow. And talking about that, how do you
How do I deal with my clients? Okay, so initially it was extremely bad experience, to be honest. Even brands were kind of exploiting people, like exploiting me, seeing that I'm young, I don't know how the field works. But eventually you learn, you fall. uh,
yeah,
you fall, you learn. That's how you do it. And how do I get clients? Most of my clients approach me from their own end. I did not go, and I don't have a brand manager or anything. So I write mails sometimes to some brand showcasing my portfolio. But most of the clients, like 85% of my clients, came by themselves.
okay, wow. And
Yeah.
someone is asking, like, I think you already answered that do you manage everything by yourself?
Yeah, I do, but my fiance does a lot these days. He does the talking, I do the drawing. So yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, so no combination could. So someone is, he's asking, can I order something for my wedding invitation? So
Yes, yes, I would love to be a part of your wedding. I would really love to be a part of
guys,
it.
you can DM her on her Insta handle, which is by the name Yogricha,
Yes.
and you can contact her over there. I think you have shared one wedding invite on that, right? On the Insta handle, it's there.
Yeah, I have many. I have plenty of them. I have plenty of them.
Okay, so do go check out her Insta handle by the name Yogricha. So let's see if we have any more questions over here. People are still joining. Okay, there is, I think, one, which is your favorite brush in Procreate? Yeah, this is a nice
Okay.
question.
So, dry ink any day. Second favorite is 6B pencil.
Wow, and I'm not able to do anything with that. I just go with monoline calligraphy and everything.
No, everybody has their own taste. Like I believe all brushes are good. It's
Yeah.
just how you want your drawing to be. I love it being very imperfect and also I make it like that.
No, even I like imperfect. Like, at times I would just leave the pencil on the side and I would be painting with my fingers. Like doing the
Okay,
shopping. Old habit
that's
die hard.
great.
Okay. So, any more questions? Okay, yeah. I don't think so. We have any more questions. So, I think for now, we'll be ending the
What?
session.
I think I lost you again.
Uh, Listen to everyone. Someone is saying you're really inspiring.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For today.
I lost you. I lost you, I think. I'm not able to hear.
Okay. Someone is asking, do you take workshops for doodling?
Yes, yes, yes. I do take workshops occasionally. Yes.
Okay. So, guys, we will be posting this live session and you can like post your questions later on. Okay. So, we'll be
Yes.
ending this live session now and Mr. Do stay in touch with us, collaborate again. Looking forward to having
Thank
one
you.
more live session. This was like, rocking one amazing. I loved it.
Thank you. And I would like really like to say this small thing. Happy Women's Day to all the great, amazing superwomen out there, and especially to you. And it was amazing to have all of you.
Same here. The same. Okay. That's all for now. Bye.
Bye. Good night.